actually what the issue is.
We'll get to that later. Yo, what's up, Matt? Yeah, people are triggered. So I'm actually just going to try. I don't actually want to finish it because I want to keep this for the week's reset. But let's just try mess around. Oh, what? You can get the... Oh, cool. You can get the painting. Nice. Let's just try mess around with like 0 parts. And then also I just want to play with like not using the morph. Let's see. So we're on here. Because I know a lot of people are using the boat. Let's just try. I haven't even like tried. You just like circle strafe him. You can get in close. Because I was like very sneakily cheating by, not cheating, but I was using my morph. Okay, that's a dodge. Oh, that is like quite a tough one to dodge, to be fair. Whoop. But that doesn't actually hurt you. Boom. I mean, it's definitely hard without potions, you know. Frostmarked. Whoops. Dead. Whoop. Almost dead. Okay, it's fine. I mean, this is just a practice round. I just wanted to see. I mean, you know, I haven't done it like complete 0 parts. Oh, dead. Dead. Frostmarked. Let's see, frostmarked 1. Then you can't touch these things either. He's obviously harder. Here he comes with a jump. Boom. I mean, if people are trying to just do this with no potions, that's a little bit silly. Boom.
You fall, you rise, you repeat.
So that is obviously hard, you know. I can't do it just without potions, so I'm actually training that now. And then, okay, I see. Obviously, you have to eat something to recover. Let's do this quick. We could do a sneaky... Yeah, I mean, look. I also don't have lots of resources and stuff left. This is more just, do I have some stuff? Yeah, let's have one of these. Yeah, I see. When you die, even while you're training, you need something to recover with. Again, I think it's much harder to go with nothing, you know? Because then you're putting yourself in a situation where you have to, like, not mess up at all, you know? Whereas if you take fish and stuff, it just means you can mess up a little bit. Because that one attack, he's, like, really quick. Yeah, personally, I think he's easier with the sword. Because the whole fight through, if you get closer to him, he stops doing those, like, you know, the long range attack. That's the one that'll wreck you. So let's try again. I mean, I'm just, again, doing this to not flex or anything. Like, I've also only just figured it out. It's definitely harder than others. But, again, if you go in with potions, you go in with fish, it's chilled. And it's the same as, like, oopsie, when you fight... Always forget about that ice thing. Like when we were fighting against, what's his name? And I think you can also just bow him up close. Yeah, look, you can do this. For the bow users. It's only when he does this that you have to run away a bit. And that is hard to dodge. Okay, that one is particularly hard to dodge. Like, I think you just need fish. He's got like an attack that is like pretty impossible, or it's got a very like high success rate, which means you need some kind of healing support. Oh, see that one? That is the one where you like have to be perpendicular. Whoa! I think it's much harder if you're a bow user. Much harder, because he does all these other crazy attacks. Dead. See, that's the one that'll wreck you. Plenty opportunities to roll and bow minor, then melee again. Yeah? Okay, let's try. I'm just going to buy a bit of fish just while we train this. Again, I don't actually want to complete this because I'm saving this for next week. So, you know, when I do it, I take fish and stuff. What? Maybe if you have no cooldown on roll. Yeah, maybe. We don't have that potion anymore, do we? Let's have a look. Also, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining, by the way. Hope you all are actually doing all right. You're not like completely miserable here. Let's buy some pies. Let's buy 50. Someone's actually baking pies? That's awesome. Let's eat some pie. Okay, nice. Alright. Let's go again. Obviously, I can do it much easier because, one, I do have some armor reduction. Two, I have instant morph, which helps me kind of dodge things a bit easier. But I don't think this encounter is meant to be so easy that you can do it for free, you know, or like cheaply. Maybe you can do it cheaply, take some basic fish. I need to get used to the side strafing, but technically, you want to get as close as possible to this guy. You can't see him for that first attack. Here comes the jump, and then get close. So, again, I've got the two weapons. I can just try do it with a bow. I mean, I haven't thought... Let's try that. I'm not a bow user, so you guys are going to watch me just get wrecked here. Let's try just do bow. Because I know a lot of you out there have kind of just done the bow. The trick is really just to get close to him like this. So you like bow him up close. Because then he's just doing this simple swing. And it's only in the sec every now and then he does this. Then he'll do something ranged. Here comes the big one. Oh, okay, I couldn't I should have dodge rolled there. So I think with the ice thing, you have to dodge roll. And then when your minors and mages come back, just run this away from him a bit. Ah, run, run, run. And now I can't see him. If you're far away enough, he'll miss that. Oh no, I don't have any energy. Ah! Okay, well you see, I didn't think about that. Alright, well, Now we just fight without energy for funsies. Okay. Here comes the jump. Get up close. See, when you're up close, the whole battle through, he kind of does more of these. But after 70%, obviously if you have some fish or some energy, and this thing, 3, 2, 1, it counts down, and then it leaves a mark, right? You kind of want to take that away from him so that you've got space to, like, move a little bit. And then just try to get close to him again. Then you kind of just kite around, I guess. And I'll just say, this is how you practice. Oh no, frost marked, run away. Yeah, and if you have fish, you can deal with the fact that you don't have energy, that you don't have health. You know, it's a boss battle. You're meant to take a few hits every now and then. Whoop, dead. Right?
You fall, you rise, you repeat. It's adorable.
Yeah, that's the way. You literally see the animation of him fisting the floor. Maybe if you have no cooldown on roll, all those weapons like T quality. No, they're not T quality. They only do 500 damage or whatever. 600 damage. Okay, so let's try construct, like, if we're gonna, I'll try do it just with bow. And I know you guys are kind of cheapskates out there, so you don't want to use any potions. I mean, let's try this. We'll take some pies. Let's go with 5 pies to start. Okay, so now we're gonna try it just with the bow. Again, I'm not like succeeding here. I can see there's certain things that like you will fail every time. If you're not able, if you run out of energy, you're gonna die because you can't dodge roll and you can't use your mages and minors. If you run out of health, obviously you're gonna die. Some of those ice fist that he does, if you don't dodge roll it, or if you, maybe it's not a good scenario to dodge roll because you roll into one of his like marked areas, you're gonna take damage. So like going into this encounter with no healing is probably very stupid. So let's see. We've only got like, what's this? 5 times 5, 2.5k on each thing. So it's 1 reset and a bit. Let's try again. Ice Agent. So they're not T quality, they're just unique quality. But I think they are balanced to Organdal's health. I don't know what his max health is or anything. Okay, so there. Let's try actually like use our attacks here. Alright, so you see, he punishes you if you are too far away from him. The best is just to get close. Use your... just... literally just this. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So this kind of works. Until he does that, you gotta move around. Watch out for that. Dodge roll. Pie. And we're back in the game. Back to our minor attack. Get up close. He's got... you just kind of bait him into doing this close range attack. Frost marked. Okay, get that away. I'll just leave that on the outside there. Okay, those things are gonna... wait! Those things are gonna hit you sometimes. They just will. Okay, now I'm all out of energy. You see? So I need a pie. Even if you played well with nothing, he would still wreck you because you don't have energy. So that just shows you that you have to have consumables, right? Wait. And of course you need consumables to refresh the cleanse on your pet. Okay, so now I already don't have enough energy. So 5 pies, that's not enough. It's just not enough. Oh, okay, he's up to no good here. Ah! Okay, let's just try to get him out of there. Okay, back to close range. Okay, I will run out of energy again, you see. Especially if you're just using bow. Oh, oh, I'm dead now. Oh! See, I'm not a bow player, man. I'd rather get in close. And also now I don't have any... I've got no energy. So it just shows you he's down to 39%. That's not enough fish. It's just not enough. Dead. Okay? You can't win like that. Unless you... even if you had a perfect run and you're using your major and minors, he's still going to kill you. So you need fish. Try full pie inventory. Yeah, I mean the pie is also not the best. We could try full pies. I've got enough here. Let's try. I mean, I also don't have like endless consumables here. All right, let's just go full pie. Again, this is silly. Like, if you're going to be facing against him, you should use some potions. Like, I don't actually want to beat him. Because again, like I said, I'm saving this. But let's say we go full pie. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll get the objectives next week anyway. Let's try full pie. Again, I'm also, you know, the bow uses more energy than the sword. And it does less damage. I mean, my first time I did this, I did it with a sword. And maybe because I chose the sword, it was easier. Because I figured out when you're closer to him, he does the close hit. Whereas if you're running away in your usual bow style, you're kind of getting wrecked. So you almost have to fight him closer. Okay, let's try this, see if this will work. I mean, I hope you guys are learning. Like, you know, I'm not trying to show off here or anything. Like, I'm showing you. You don't lose the orbs. If you die, you don't lose orbs. You only lose them if you actually complete it. Okay, so let's try, like, do the close range bow thing. Wait. Okay, so you gotta dodge roll that thing. He doesn't do that attack enough to not be able to dodge it. So just kind of stick on him. Dodge this a bit. Here comes the thing. Dodge roll that. Oh, okay, that was silly. Can I get away? Yeah. Okay, now we're getting frostmarked. So we're forced to run away. Which will cause some problems. Let's use a pie. I need to eat 2 because I'm running out of energy. 3. Okay, here comes the jump. Now we're close range. Let's go. So you can actually use that jump to your advantage. You can let him jump close to you. And then when he's close, you can bait these attacks. Now we have to run away a bit. Okay. Let's see if he's going to do one of those. So that you don't have to dodge roll. Here comes the jump. If you move towards him when he jumps, he actually jumps over you. So if you run away, you're going to get punished. If you go towards him, you get less punished. So here, I'm getting frostmarked again. Run away. Whoops. Okay. Nice. Just stick by him. Stick, stick, stick. And you can just peck him down. Use a pie. I completely forgot about my miner there. Let's go around. Hello! Sorry, I'm on a stream now. Okay. Also in the middle of a battle. Whoa! Alright, let's heal up. So you see, I'm using quite a few pies. Especially just to, like, heal here. Why can't I use that pie? Ah, the pie's lagging. That one was lagging. That sucks. Okay. Oh, the walls. Here he comes. Alright. Finally, we can get close to him again. Ugh, frostmarked. Okay, so this is the thing. You almost have to, like, as soon as you're done with the frostmarked, you want to try to get closer. There we go. There we go, and you just bow him from close. I don't know if this is helping you guys, man. I mean, I'm not a bow user. I'd much rather be using my sword. And coming in here with potions. But pies are pretty cheap. Okay, when you're in a situation like this, you're gonna get stuck. So let's try it. Oops, okay. I know you guys don't have a morph. Sorry, I just demorphed there. Oops. Okay, he got me. And here comes a jump. 2, 1. Let's just get out of our little trap zone here. See if we can get him to jump. Here comes the ice. Come jump, jump, jump. Jump, you fool. Yo, no jumps. It doesn't matter. We got him. Boom. Hey, Orgando Unleashed. Nice. We got the painting. Well, that was lucky. Yeah, and just on pies. Let's get out of here. And we leveled up. Yo, yo, brate moe. What's up? What's up, Dr. Green? There we go. Lucky. We actually landed Orgando Unleashed. just with a bow. So, I mean, like, you know, it only took 3 minutes. It hardly cost me any gold. I didn't use all my pies. I didn't even use potions. That gets way easier if you use potions, like a hell of a lot easier. What I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pies. So say 10 pies, it's about 100. It's like a 1.3k gold. You know, it's probably better if you just use the potions. And I was lucky enough to get the painting. That's awesome. Let's put that up somewhere. Laura. Here's the first one. I guess we could put this up. Where's a nice place? That's like a firewall. Maybe somewhere here. Take the shield off. Rah. Okay. Good old Valora. Gandor. You know. So there you go. I mean, I hope that was helpful to you guys. Any thoughts or questions? I mean, I'm like really not. I don't want you guys to be so bummed out that you feel like quitting. Like, Ice Cry, I don't know if you came to watch. Were you here to watch that? We had Poopsie, Porsche, Mats, Lorenzo, Green. What's up, Green? Shot for joining. Fried Zombie and Jack. So I don't know if Ice Cry is here. But I guess that was more for you. What will be my tier 17 choice? I haven't actually thought about that yet. Kind of unsure. Thinking maybe maybe I'll just play and see how I do with the expedition, and then decide there. Because the artifacts are cool, but I'd have to kind of change my build or like reshard certain things. Like, I've only got 7% chill on my staff. You know, the staff has got poison, chill, and decay. And these artifacts, they kind of lean obviously more towards ice builds. So that could be quite nice with my staff already. So then I'd have 32% chill, and that would proc quite nicely. But I'm not really a staff user as much. I just use it as a secondary. Each enemy you chill increases your damage by 5%. I mean, that's pretty cool. So these two together can be quite nice with the staff that's already got chill on it. So I'd be sitting at, what, 32% chill, but then you get extra damage, so you can like get stronger and stronger. It's quite interesting if you want to try that build. I've only got 2 of these though, and I don't know if I'll be buying more. Yeah, I'd have to give up some of my levels for that. And then the bow, what's this? I mean, it's a chill bow. That's pretty cool, you know? A mythical bow. Oh, it's a short bow. Ah. But then again, you see, if this is your secondary build, you'd have to go with this. Because then you get stronger and stronger. And I don't know if I want to sacrifice my current build for this new, like, seasonal build idea. These could be quite cool. Just because I don't have any claws. I've never used claws before. I don't know how quick they actually are, but I'm guessing these Frostvein Talons, if you were to go and like, because of the DPS on this, I'm sure with all of these other artifacts and maybe like a healing artifact and just a base damage artifact or something, you could probably do some mean damage. So I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'll figure out how many more of these fragments I need, because I think I still need some for the tools. Not that I'm anywhere close to running out or being close to the levels, but it'll be nice to just have those fragments so that I have those levels to grind towards. And I was thinking of maybe resharding my my Transcendent Sword poison effect, maybe going towards something that is more like attack speed or some more crit or might, or even movement speed is nice, because I did get this Riot medallion from shattering some stuff, which was cool. So I've got a chance to get some frenzy. So yeah. And at the moment, obviously, I know everyone's stressing out about the gold, right? How to earn gold. I think the trick here is to get really smart with your inventory management and like how much gold you actually spend, you know. Obviously, you know, for Colossus, you need to spend a little bit of gold just on heals or potions. But with your adventures, if you're using potions like almost every adventure, you're never going to have gold, right? So I think what I'm doing now, you'll see my build is not built for speed. It's built for, I guess, more like sustainability. And yes, I do have a T-sword, but playing on a mythical map, I can kind of play, not for free, but it doesn't cost me any gold, you know? It still costs a bit of time, sure. But I feel like if you play like this, you at least are in a gold positive scenario, even if it takes a little bit of time. And then obviously you can farm scrolls, and you can either go and do the scrolls on Enchanted Isle or sell the scrolls for a good amount of gold, but you need a lot. So, you know, you need to play a lot. That's just what it is. You got to put the reps in. So yeah, I've just been kind of doing Odin Spire because it's pretty chilled. The only thing that's a problem is fire here. And I can kind of play a bit more mindlessly here. I don't have to be like super focused like in some of the other maps. I feel like in the Transcendent maps, you have to be like really focused. But that was cool. We got the painting from Orgando. I mean, I just really hope you guys can figure it out. Like, it's the same thing. Like, it takes a few tries. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Like, try something different. Don't just do the same thing over and over and then get frustrated with yourself when nothing is changing. Like, you have to change your approach a little bit, you know? Like, you saw that even while I was doing it now, I was like, let me try this. You know, let's see what happens. I think I did a few 0 potion builds or runs just to try, like, figure out what he does. And see how he moves and stuff. And then after that, I just decided, screw it. I'm taking fish. I'm taking potions. I mean, I took like the crit potion, you know, enhanced, discreet. I like maybe overdid it a bit. Now you guys actually showed me I can do it a lot easier or a lot cheaper if I just play like, maybe take a bit more time on it, but then I don't have to use as much gold or as much potions. Lorenzo says, my way with pies is 100 times better than to use all big pots, elixirs, fish, and waste 10k per run. After 10 attempts, I don't need any Colossus rewards anymore. Yeah, for sure. Like, I get that. I mean, but you have to understand the mode before you can start optimizing it, right? So, and that's like the same as anything in this game. Like, when you go to a legendary map for the first time, you don't really know what to expect, you know, what your energy usage is going to be like, what your health situation is going to be. So you don't know how to prepare. So you always start, when it's new content, you always start by over preparing. And then you try push the barrier like, okay, cool. Remember, we tried with 5 pies. That wasn't enough. Especially if you're using your mages and miners attacks. You're just going to get wrecked. Also, keep in mind, if you get frozen, you want to use your pet to cleanse. So, what that means is you're going to be using like 500 energy just per cleanse. And if you miss the dodge roll, so that was one thing that has to happen. You have to dodge roll on his like ice fist thing, that thing that shoots the ice shards up at you. You have to dodge that. If you're close, it'll hit you every single time otherwise. And if you don't have a dodge roll, you're going to take a hit. And if you don't have food, you're going to die. So, no. So, green, just to explain, the Colossus now has seasonal artifacts and weapons. So you can't really take any of your own stuff, except a pet. You can take a pet of your own and a morph. And your armor perks help a little bit. And of course you can take consumables, but no weapons or artifacts. That you unlock as you go through the season. So you'll see there's a chick standing by the portal, and she's where you get the artifacts. And you'll see that if you look at your weekly rewards, you've got I think it's like a Colossus token or something. I need to have a look at what it's called. Hold up, let me just do this quick. Is that the only way to get the token? Yeah, so you have to beat the Colossus and then you get more tokens. So it's like you earn your upgrades. So you saw I already have 2 weapons. It's because I've done this week's kills. So I chose to have the bow as my secondary. So I didn't go with staff. Staff has more damage and you can basically just do the same thing. What? You can also buy tokens. What? I didn't know you could sell those things. Wow, that's crazy. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. Are they called token? Yeah, Titan Forge token. It's untradeable. You can't sell these. Are you talking about the token cash? You're talking about this. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Titan Forge token. So this is what you earn from the weeklies. And you can spend this. No, I wasn't talking about the cash. I know about the cash. That's for the valor tokens to get more contracts. I was talking about the gear upgrades. So, if you go here, Callista Forge Heart. So you see, you need these Titan Forge tokens to upgrade. Oh, cute. You can get a Forgeling. But you need 2. So you need to be, you can't have a pet if you don't own a pet. It's almost like buy one because it helps with cleansing, but it's also a double-edged sword because it takes like 500 to 400 and whatever something energy just to cleanse. So it's better to just get frozen and eat a pie or eat some food. So you see, like these rings and artifacts, they actually just buff. See, look at that. Golden Harvest. Cooked food restores 25 more health and energy. 25%. So you can imagine that your pies will go from 500 each to suddenly being, what is that, 600 and something, 20%, 500, 50, 100. Yeah, 125 or something, I think it is. So they'll actually cure you for 625 instead of 500. So now your consumables are worth more, which means you need less of them as you get better and better at the fight. So it's like a seasonal progression. I don't think you guys should be too scared or worried about it, but like, buy some food, get some potions, get good, and take him down. You know, it's really not that hard. Yeah, sure. You can only use it to get your first weapon, for sure. So I picked the sword initially, because I mostly play with a sword, so that works for me. But you got to pick what works for you. And then also you get your... Yeah, you see, I obviously did last expedition. I fought against what was his name? I forgot his name. The last Colossus. What was his name? Oh yeah, Conqueron. Okay, and I did that a few times. So I've got 10% weapon damage. Cool, but I mean 10% on 500 is only 50, so it's not a huge difference. Are they tradable? I didn't know that. You can sell these items? See, now you're teaching me stuff. What? What? You can sell them? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you want to try the stuff. But you are going to lose them at the end of the season. So I guess this is to try and help players. Maybe they feel like, oh no, I made the wrong choice and they want the sword. They can buy the sword. But honestly, I don't know. I think you guys can do it. Oh, no way. Lorenzo, don't give up. Well, I guess there's that. You get a bit of engine if you feel like you're never going to be able to do it. Yeah, but oh man. Come on, guys. it's just a little bit of a challenge. Like, remember, it is a game as well. Remember, like, games are supposed to have a bit of challenge in them. But then again, I am a Dark Souls player, right? I loved Dark Souls. That game just kicks your ass all the time. Like, you play it to get your ass whooped, and then when you finally get through something, you're like, yay, you know, you feel accomplishment, you know? I mean, I definitely felt that way after beating Orgando for the first time. And I mean, those potions, like the frenzy potion and stuff, it all works, but you have to be, yeah, you have to move around. I know it's confusing because there's like all these different things happening at the same time. So take some food with you and allow yourself to get hit a little bit, you know. It just means if you can sustain yourself with some food, you can basically survive in the battle for longer. And you saw what happened earlier with 5 pies. Even though I was playing well, I eventually ran out of energy and you die. So there's no way to like do it completely free, you know. So if that's new information, I hope that's helped you guys a bit. As you can see, I'm just knocking around here in the mythical maps. For me, they are the most like chilled. I can lean on my artifacts. Sure, it's not like the quickest runs, but it means, you know, I don't have to spend money on, when I say money, I mean gold, on heals. I can just hang out, farm some stones, get some maps. You can still get what's it, blue fragments from Arcanics. So it's not that bad. I mean, I know everyone's complaining like, oh, you can only get blues on T-maps. Yeah, at like 1% chance. You know, you've probably got a higher chance just to get them from Arcanics. And he can sometimes drop more than one. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we just gotta play. That's it. Gotta play the game. And obviously right now with Lunary bonds being quite like expensive. I mean, membership has never necessarily been easy to get. You always have to like play the game and sell stuff. But right now I understand it does feel like quite a lot. Like you need, what is it, like 360 maps or something? I can't remember. I did the math the other day. Which is quite a lot if you're just selling maps. So we'll see. I've only got, what, 300 Lunary for the next membership, and I'm already in 25 days. So what, that's only 3 over 5 days. So yeah, it does feel a bit slower. But I'm doing something where like I keep some of my maps and sell some. And then we'll see, maybe by playing in this 0 gold scenario, maybe I can make some damn gold again. I might have to sell some chests. I think that's what it is. You're trading your privilege to open containers for membership. So there's something you're going to miss out on. Of course, you can sell out of the expedition by selling your valid token caches. It's nice to see that they've gone up a bit. If you sell one each week at the moment, you're looking at, what's that, like 700k? No, wait, sorry, that's bad math. 1.4 mil. And you need about 1.8-ish at the moment for membership. So I guess you can make up the difference with selling a couple maps. Maybe a few of your golden grind chests, you don't open those. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm also at a different place in the game where I feel like it would be nice to open chests and stuff. But yeah, I've been opening for a little while and haven't been getting stuff. So like, I think that's why I have like 0 gold. I need to go back to selling it, I think, to be able to sustain. Lorenzo says, that's suffering if you ask me. Have enough on my back, sadly, to be able to accept this too. Just my opinion. I left boss 20 HP, so I was close, but that's not too much for me. But did you take potions and stuff, Lorenzo, when you did that? Or did you try go cheap? What's that? I left the boss 20% HP, so I was close, but that's too much for me. I went full parts, 10k or something, all the bow damage, all rarities. So after a few runs, I was left with 500. Now you're wrecked. Yeah. I don't know. You got to get good before you hope that the potions are going to save your life. You know, you also need to take heals, some fish, or the pies are pretty decent because I think they're cheaper. Yo, what's up, Poopsie? Yes, your test is working. Check, check. What's happening? What, you got a bug? Got a bug whole day? What, like a chat test? I was chatting on Furka's Ganyus and your stream from desktop and was getting mad for being ignored. Oh. That's weird. Sorry, Poopsie. We didn't know you were talking, bro. Maybe you got banned on Twitch as well. That's weird. I don't know why they're not sending. Super strange. But I can see them now. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it might be something on your browser. Maybe there's like a privacy thing. Oh, shame. Oopsie typing away to himself. That's weird. It must be a browser thing. Check your browser privacy settings. Could be something there to investigate. Anyway, man, yeah, like, I'm hoping people can get through this. It's just a barrier, you know? You get an obstacle put in front of you, you just gotta figure it out. Figure out how to overcome it. You probably do have to work a little bit harder than running around pew-pewing monsters that can't hit you in an adventure, you know? Like, Orgando is a colossus. He's meant to be a challenge. So, I think it's fine. I was very lucky to get the painting though. That's cool. Nice. What? Guess I have to restart the browser. I was like, why the hell are they ignoring me? Oh no. Oh, I think that's a lag. We gotta... That's a crash. No. That's a crash. I think I forgot to, yeah, I know what happened. Ah, it happens sometimes. Yeah. Fuerca, what are you saying? This is 100% the hardest, but it's doable. People get too comfortable. Yeah, I think so. Like, people mustn't get stressed out when they suddenly have something new. All right, let's reload there. I know what happened. That was my bad. What? Even my camera stopped. Is the camera also broken? Testing 1 2. Is the camera working? Ah, here comes Marocas as well. Great. Just give me a check. Is the camera working, or did everything just die? Let's try something. Check. Third world internet. No, you guys, hey. What's up, Marocas? Thanks for pulling in. Yeah, we're loading up again. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. Actually, I think I know what happened. It was a bit of a memory leak. Streaming and playing. Raid. Marocas pulling in. I see you've been playing a bunch of other games as well, Marocas. You were jamming some, what was it, StarCraft? Oh, Fuerca says, I sold both my stuff and pumpkin, so I'm 70% out. Damn, bro. Now I'm very chill grinding. I see so. So why the reason? Do you feel like, what, have you done the math and you feel like you can't keep up the grind curve? Is that what you feel? Or you feel like to keep up, you have to let go of too many things? Like, maybe miss out on Descending Nightmares. Thanks for the wishes there, Marocas. I hope you had a good one, bro. No worries. Have a good one. Cheers. Shot for stopping by. Peace. Let's grab some pies here. Peach pie. Delicious. Yeah. See, dying still costs you gold at least. I've done the calculation stuff. This update just slapped my ass cheeks pretty much. I can't do any premium mobs, can't do most of the content with my gear, so why keep it? And I'd rather just chill grind till end of this expedition. Lorenzo says same here. On legendary or epic, and then I'm out with my life on other stuff. Okay. Damn, bro. Yeah. I mean, sad. Sad to see that. That you're leaving, you know? Let's see if Green is now chirping me here in the chat. Did he not stay to watch me beat to beat Ogando? Come on. Yeah, some people you just can't please, man. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for this first bit of my next pendant here is I need to sell my like chests and stuff just to be able to sustain. Like I've got some Frostfall vaults just from my prestige levels. It gets me the keys, which is nice. How can you please them if you nerf everything? What's he going on about? What? No problem. Thanks for dying by the Ice Age and just show me how. What? 4 minutes seems a bit slow. What are you talking about, Poopsie? 3 minutes 40. You mean against Orgando? If you apply might to a weapon, is that considered the new base damage or not? I think it should be. Forky says, my proudest thing was that with my mythic gear is that with potions I'm able to finish all content without suffering, and overall I'm slightly positive. Now it's totally not. Yeah, but also the premium content has been put into its own realm now as like premium content, you know? So premium content, I guess it's not necessary. You don't have to do that content. Like, what are you actually missing out on for that? You can also level, what is it called? Breach for free in Terror Descent, you know? Which is slow, yes, I get it, but I was even thinking just to level 10 at least, I'll do Terror Descent. Just do my weapon evolution. But I haven't actually done that. I've just been getting some stones here. So that's the thing, there's like a lot to do in the game now. What happened, Matt? Did you die? Did you die again? No, did you die? Plus damage are considered base. No, I need membership for next month in order to do the Valor Bound that I purchased. Yeah. What, Valor? I think so. Or no, I think you just need membership to activate your pass. I'm actually not sure. That's a good question, Lorenzo. Like, do you lose access to your expedition pass if you run out of membership? Forika, do you know the answer to that? I don't actually know. Like I said, I haven't had my membership lapse for like years. And if I did, it was just to see what it's like to be grave for like an hour or something, you know. And also, you know, the Lunary bond price it fluctuates. Like, if right now, if it seems like a better deal to buy membership and sell Lunary bonds, we basically just need more players doing that. And what will end up happening is that the scales will tip a bit. Then selling bonds will become not as good for gold, and then less players will buy it, and the price will go up again, and it'll go up and down. So it needs to be enticing for both the seller and the buyer. Nice, Lorenzo. You get the chat trophy today. Shout out to everyone for keeping the chat alive. Forika says you lose access to Expedition without membership. That's why I farmed for mine now. Matt640 says, no, I haven't rolled it yet, but definitely it doesn't need chill, the splash procs chill all the time. Oh, cool. Are you using the new artifact? Forika says that's pretty sweet. Not sure, but I bought membership in order to waste 1 mil gold to get 1,000 Uniri for Valor. I will need membership for Valor. That does not grant much benefit. I guess I'll go grey after membership ends. Okay, if that's how you feel. Then attack speed or DOT or vulnerable would be a good option. Poopsie says test. Shame, Poopsie. Sorry, bro. Your messages are just not coming through. 25% is enough, but I need large mob density. 10 times. Hey, Poops, says Lorenzo. Let me get out of this adventure. You guys are chatting up a storm there. Oh, I'm using cranium for attack speed. Oh man, I shattered that item. Oops. So you see, this way, at least I'm finishing my adventures, not using any potions, any consumables, and I'm finishing with full health. Like, that's a good place to be, I guess. But 3:30 is my sustainable runtime. I mean, that's crazy, Poopsie. That's super fast, dude. I'm guessing what? That's also on T-Maps, eh? Are you doing T-Maps 3:30, no potions? Oh, Hans Discrete Precision. Melee build is faster, but stuff is nicer. No oh shit moments. It'll be faster once I get the M artifacts. Oh, cool. Are you guys talking about the new artifacts? Hey, what's up, Mike? I do full free M 4:30 to 5 magic artifacts are still awesome. Hey, what's up, Mike? Nice to have you in the chat again. Been a while. Mike for Life was one of the first few viewers that I ever had on my live streams ever. Do you remember that, Mike? You used to hang around, bro. You used to chill in. It was you back with Cantaloupe. Remember Cantaloupe? And we had Slight and Noogle. That was my regular clan. I think even Sophie Pets or something from back in the day. Nice to have you back, bro. Hope you've been doing well. Exactly, yeah. Odin Spire, 5 minutes, no potions. Exactly. If you are playing like with focus, you can play without potions too, and get sub 5 sometimes. Obviously on stream now, I'm like chilling. So talking and playing, kind of the quality of play goes down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if you want to push sub 4, I mean, you see, you guys are pushing for, like, speed runs. Only play for speed. And, like, obviously I get that. For me, that's always taken, like, the enjoyment out of the game for me. Like, if you're constantly having to play in such a, like, rushed state, always, for, like, a slow grind game, it's like, I don't find that fun. But if you have the artifacts and stuff, and you're, for me, you know, your chill state of playing is the most sustainable, right? Like, where you don't have to think as much, you don't have to like play to the best of your ability for all seconds that you're playing, you know, then that's like the time that matters. What your fastest time ever is, who cares, you know? Unless you're like doing it every single run and you've somehow figured out it's like a sustainable economy to support your potions, then that's cool. But yeah, I've never been really into speedrunning at all. It's like then you have to take the time in between your runs into account, like, you know, not allowed to be outside of a run for more than 1 minute at a time. So, you know, time yourself. It's a little bit like, it's a bit too much for me. Ooh, the bleed. Bleed, bleed, bleed. No, not the bleed. Forgot about bleed on this map. Okay, this map's maybe a little less chill. I need that fish I brought with me. Yeah, I do sometimes use a fish when I'm not focusing. Yeah, this map is maybe a little less chill, especially with these night prowlers and their bleed attacks. Gotta watch out for those. Well, notice also I hardly use my stuff. Like, it is actually really good, but I just don't. I just run around with my sword, you know? I don't know what that dude is attacking. There's nothing in the trees, bro. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's slow as well on Odin Spire if those little, like, I think it's the spiders. They give you slow. Something definitely does. Yeah, Thurn. I actually enjoy it, but yeah, I find like, because the game has these little traps, like, I've got vulnerable on now. You have to focus a little bit more to play. Like, it has become a little bit more challenging. And obviously with the energy burn, you need to be more prepared. So I'm leaning on my, what's this thing called? Moonlit Valor. Just to help me, like, not use as much stuff in my runs. And then save consumable usage for, like, Descending Nightmares or Colossus, or just when I, feel like treating myself. Oh, is it the Hulk guys? Oh, the big green Hulk guys. Okay, I was wondering. I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was the spiders. Odin Spire sucks for melee. You will miss the spiders. Yeah, I haven't missed one. I haven't missed anything there. I dig Odin Spire. Super chilled. And it's got that desert theme song, you know? So look at that. That was like, what, 539? Sure, it's not like super fast at all. But it didn't cost me any gold, really. Maybe I'll take one. Let's take some pies with. I'm digging these pies. Peach pie for the win. Okay, what are we doing? So yeah, I was just here to show you guys. We're just collecting stones, I guess. We can go up to 500, I guess. What? Contacting services stuck in main menu. That's weird. Have you just come back to the game after a while? Mike. What did I miss up? Some artifacts and just off a bow. You can easily get sub 4. I'd say 3. But easy, I mean skillfully. It's not that really. Thurn has energy leeches, spawners, and jumping mods, which you can't dodge. Chilliest is Odin Spire. Yeah, Odin Spire is super chill. Yo, Fureka stirring the pot there. Yeah, it is a skill. I mean, look, it does take a bit of skill. You gotta dance around. You gotta dodge. You gotta react. You gotta heal. All these things. Oh, oh man, you got me. Yeah. Planet Surgery saying never play Elden Ring. That's so funny, man. Yeah, or any From Software. Oh, there we go. The green guys slow you down. Now I know. Alright, gotta watch out for those dudes. Good to know. Ugh, slow sucks. Well, nice to know it's not the spiders. I was kind of being more wary of them. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it does slow you down, obviously. Especially for the speedrunners out there. Oh, you bastard. these dudes backstep like just enough to miss your sword swing sometimes. Yeah, it's chilled. I mean, I use it if I've got energy. Again, remember, I've got Moonlit Valor, so I've got more comfort there in the sense that if I want to use it for the slow, the cleanse for the slow, I can, or not. You know, if it's bothering me, then I'll do it. If not, whatever. Yeah, this is like maybe the chill, happy place for me is to play mythic maps. And then when I feel like really focusing, and of course we've got those weekly goals now, where you're encouraged to play transcendent maps, then maybe they'll use potions or just take it slower. Doesn't really matter. I found that now also taking Moonlit Valor along does help. Because Frenzy is cool. It gives me a nice like power boost. It actually helps make my staff feel stronger in transcendent maps. Especially when like the monster population is quite a lot more dense. So I feel like I can also play without potions. It's just a bit slower, but it's chilled, you know. But here, like, yeah, here the failure bar is lower. I don't have to like focus as much. So I feel like just in terms of being able to play for a longer time, these maps are a bit more sustainable for me. Also, my artifacts are not like, I don't have top tier stuff. Like, I've got nice stuff, but it's not top tier. So I tend to find that I struggle to play the transcendent map sustainably. So in a way, the change of being able to come back and play mythical with my transcendent sword is quite nice. I feel like I actually feel stronger here than I did, or than I do in transcendent maps. And even without Guardian's, what's it called? Guardian's takedown, I feel like with Frenzy, you still do some decent damage. So, I mean, with takedown, it's crazy. You can just melt these Guardians, like, no problem. Moonlit cleanses? Does it? Does it? Not that I know of. No, it just heals. I think Ring of Life is the one that cleanses. And whatever the collectible version of that is. This is basically why I use it, just to like heal up before we leave. Oh, I didn't see the time there. Probably not super fast. But it's chilled. I can actually just like, you know, enjoy playing. This is kind of how the game used to feel years ago. We just kind of jump into adventures. Let's try Zenny. This one's got poison, stops, all kinds of stuff, slows. You know, Zenny sucks, but let's let's try. Just for the rotation, at least. Mike's struggling to get in. I'm always here just doing runs so much since it's only solo. Man, I love to spam skill issue. Yeah. Yeah, people are struggling with the current classes. Bro, like, I don't know if any of you have ever played Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, the first boss, the very first boss you encounter is brutal. And I think maybe I was confident in myself because I hadn't played any Dark Souls games before, right? And then someone told me about this game and they were like, it's super hard, dare you to try it, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, come on, I've played games before, like, let's go, you know? Let's take, I think the first class, you can start with a class that has like, maybe that's why I struggled. I took the class that has like no, he has like no gear. He's basically in like a loincloth. Or something. I think it's called the Deprived. You start out with, or the Depraved, or something like that. You have like a club, just in like a loincloth. Oh man, poison in the face. It sucks. Yeah, and like a little shield. But you're pretty fast because you don't have any armor weighing you down. But you're squishy as hell. So even like the, I guess what you could call like the tier 1 minions, they can literally kill you. Everything can murder you. And you have to like ninja your way about this map. And before you can even save or get to like your first checkpoint, they put a big boss in front of you. So for the first part of the game, you have to like for instance, killing one of these mobs, they drop souls, okay? And everything you buy for your character in terms of upgrades or weapons, anything, it's all bought with souls. And if you die, you drop all your souls. And the only way to save them is to either spend them. Yeah, the only way to save your souls is to spend them. So otherwise they're always just kind of, you have to carry them, you know? So you're always risking your souls, basically. Okay, long story short. First part of the game, you spawn in. They teach you kind of some very basic how to play stuff. And even from there, there's like secret mini bosses that are like way too strong to take on when you're first starting out the game. And they're like right in the beginning area. So you could like accidentally wander in there and just get destroyed. And then, you know, you basically fight through this little maze of monsters, and it's not like easy. There's like ranged mobs, and there's close range, and there's, you fall off the cliff a few times. You just keep losing your souls. And eventually you rack up and you get through this first area, and then you just get met with this badass boss, like, and he's got like the tiered thing, you know, where like halfway through his health he just like gets even stronger, and it's so punishing. He like transforms into this creature that basically takes up the whole screen, and he can attack you anywhere on the map. It's brutal, like, but when you overcome that, then you can start playing the game, which is crazy. So like, I feel like a lot of people right now are feeling that same kind of thing with Organdor. It's like this obstacle that you feel like you can't surpass, but you just got to keep trying. That's it. It's the only way. Learn the attacks, learn the cheese. How can you cheese the boss, you know? Like, what can you do to make it easier for yourself? That kind of stuff. I suppose the easiest is just not to play it, I guess, for those of you who don't like a challenge. I mean, you're not missing out on too many rewards, if I'm correct. It's just the painting. What else? That's pretty much it. I suppose the weekly rewards. I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the side where I don't like it. I'm always up for a new challenge. New content is cool. Imagine playing the same way all the time, forever. That's more boring, if you ask me. The only thing I'm really worried about is gold. Like, being able to sustain gold. Maybe that's something they don't want anymore. Maybe what they should consider is having monthly memberships, or like a once-off. Like, if you want to be a lifetime member, you pay once, you get something, and it means you never have to buy membership again. You know, maybe there's an item that they introduce like that. But I suppose that'll be pretty costly. You're basically buying the game. So I wonder if they would ever do that. Like, what do you guys think about that? If they had like a lifetime membership for X amount of dollars. It's like you're doing a one-time purchase. Boom. And then you just get the full game. You like buying a game on Steam or whatever, you know? I wonder if they would ever do that. I think I would buy that, you know? But who knows what it would cost, because of what? Like a year? $3,000. That's expensive, dude. You know? That is expensive. I mean, if I think of Dark and Darker, you could play for free, but then you're not like access to a higher tier dungeons. Sure, it's not an NFT game or whatever, but just in terms of it being like a dungeon crawler. Oh, wasn't focusing there. Yeah, it's got the same kind of concept. Like, you have to upgrade your game accounts to like legendary status, but it's a once-off purchase, and it's only like $20, you know. So we do forget that we are playing a premium game here that is more expensive than most games, you know. In terms of membership models and still being able to access the whole game for free through playing, I mean, that is cool. You know, that gives the currency and everything value in the game. Like, I remember the whole point of playing was to try beat the grind curve, you know. Can you acquire enough gold? Can you get enough levels in your production and stuff to be able to, like, sustain it? And I guess it is possible, but yeah, you have to play. You gotta play the game. Might have to go, oopsie, into more of like a selling mode again. Maybe I went to go check out like legendary maps just for fun to see the different themes. And yeah, legendary is pretty chilled as well. Sure, you're only getting, what's it, 8 stones, but it's quite a hell of a lot quicker. Unlike a legendary map, you can finish it in like 3 minutes-ish, 3 minutes 30, close to 4 minutes if you really want to just do that. Yeah, it's less XP, but it's not a bad option for players, you know. Ooh. Yeah, lately, since I switched back to doing just like more mythical maps than anything else, I've actually been seeing my gold go up, which is cool. But I feel like I don't see as many coin pouch drops in mythical maps. So there is that. You still get them every now and then, but I feel like they don't want you to do too well, you know? Oh, I should have cleansed there. Oops. A chilling presence appeared. That's me. Chilling. So you guys have some of you gone for the new artifacts? Is that what you were talking about a little bit earlier? Oopsie, you and Matt. Are you guys trying out the chill artifact? I wasn't sure I was following correctly. Were you chatting about those things? Some of you synergizing with your staff? Maybe like recharge your staff to try the new synergies? Super chilled. 5/5. I mean, that's what it is. What? With a splash, it's not necessary. It chills a lot. I don't have a staff. So, okay, wait. What are you guys talking about? Are you talking about, are you talking about the artifact? Or do you already have chill on your staff? Or you're saying you just use your staff as is, but you use the epic artifact for increased chill? On Menace. Do you have Red Menace? Is that what you mean? Menace? It means it hits the 10 times stack faster. Oh, I see what you mean, because of the DPS. Or you mean because of the splash? Alright, I think I understand which artifact you're talking about. Okay, we almost had 500 here. Let's keep cracking on. Is that the legendary one? It gives you the stacks. Let's have a look. I don't know the names of these damn things yet. The legendary Frostward and Crest. Each time you chill, each enemy you chill increases your damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. But then do you combine that with the... Are you also using the epic one, which increases your chance to chill? Because then you're just getting... You know, if you swap this out for a damage artifact, and this one, each enemy chill increase your damage by 5. So then you've got more chances, and then plus the splash, you reach that. So what, you get 50% extra damage. You don't need a damage artifact then. ELM combo. And then the M1 is the Frost Orb of Horfrost Dominion. Chilled enemies take plus 50% weapon damage. So it's just like crazy stacks. I mean, that is pretty cool. And I'm not in a situation where like I couldn't use that build, you know? It would take up so many slots to get those things that I don't have to worry about Astral Surge or like having a magic build per se. You know? And I've already got a 7% chill on here, which is quite nice. Plus the 25, I mean, that's 32% with a splash. That's pretty good, to be honest. And then you're saying you get damage stacks, and then you get the 50%. So that would be 3 slots. So wait, this one. Maybe you have to say goodbye to Riot. You wouldn't need Riot if you're doing that. And then you just have... Oh, I would probably need a pumpkin though, hey? You know, like these 3 slots, plus you have Abyssal. You know. Cool. It is cool. Slows mobs down, gives you more control. Yeah, it's dope. It is a cool build. Maybe I'll go for it. I mean, I've got... If anything, these artifacts are kind of like the epic ones and the L ones. They do feel more exciting than some of the others that we've had before. Yeah, I might get them. I mean, you guys are getting me amped here. I suppose it would be pretty fun on the staff. I think I will prioritize getting the, just whatever the fragments I need to upgrade my tools. Just so that I have them, even though it'll take me forever to get there. It'll just mean I can have more fun with other artifacts, or in other expeditions, you know. Or I could get the stuff now, and then hope that there isn't something super cool next expedition. We'll see. I'm not in a hurry to get it. I'm happy I got this Riot Medallion. I'm quite enjoying this. It's nice for Frenzy. Boom. Yeah, so Odin Spire seems to be home at the moment. I do also like Thurn. I don't mind having the additional challenge of having to dodge some spawners or whatever. At least there's no fire. Although you do have bleed, which is almost just as bad. How can I get engine with my Lunary bonds? I think it's the other way around. You can get bonds with engine. Or can you do it the other way around? Yeah, let's not forget there's also the you can sell like your warden's chests and then you can get a Lunary bond from that, which is pretty cool. I actually just want to check that stat. Let's go this way quick. Or this way. This might be the dead end. I know we've done the dead end. Let's have a look here. Let's do a little magic pew pews here. Nice. Mm-hmm. 4 times 50. What's that? 200. Almost have enough. 300 for, yeah. For another Orgando. I think I'll save that for tomorrow. Be nice to at least get to level 30 for Titanfall. So we can start farming some chests from Orgando as well. Wait. And every other expedition ahead. Good thing I used my cleanse already. Oops. Should have saved that. Let's just hang out here for a bit. Oh no. Damn you, fire. I'll tank it. Arrgh. Alrighty guys, I think I'm gonna do one more little run after this one just to get to what's it, 500 stones. And then I'm gonna call it. You know, go do something else for the day. Moonlit Valor, nice little reset here. Yeah, I also saw that 99% thing sometimes. I think it's like a pot or something that your pet didn't break open. Probably like a few coins. Yeah, definitely gold. Don't stress about it. You didn't leave something behind. Let's one check here, Gabriella. There we go. So a bond is only 31 engine. And if you look here, little secret. Ooh, the Guardian's War Chest is selling for about the same. So you can you could sell a chest for a bond, you know. That's also a good little exchange there. Or sell an epic frag for a bond, you know. There's also those things. Let's have a look. Collectibles. I've got one of these now. Yeah, you'd have to sell quite a few of those. Oh, the prices of these things have gone down quite a lot. Alright, let's have a look. We're sitting on 494. Let's go for one more. Let's do Thurn. Not like I'm getting any loot. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the only loot you're getting... I mean, the other day I got one of the chests in Valdrith. In the old Valdrith. And I was like, what? Let's go. And then it was Black Death. Which I had already. I think that was like my 3rd Black Death that I've dropped. So I kept one. I think I kept one. And then I just shattered the rest. Like a insane person. Hey, there we go. Some frags. Nice. Thurn. This is actually where I dropped World Slayer back in the day. On Thurn. This was like my home map. I was like exclusively playing Thurn. Back when we were all just farming coffers. Let's go this way. Come on, where's Frenzy? I think these blood cones also work nicely with Frenzy. Hey, what's up, Porsche? How you doing? I'm actually going to be jumping off shortly, so if any of you are going live, let me know, and then I can just send everyone over. Just chilling. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to have you here. What's happening? I'm just, yeah, I actually just started the stream to show some people how to do Organdor. I managed to do it, like, just with a... because I'm not a bow guy, really. But I know most people are using bow. I just showed them that you can do it pretty cheaply with like 9 to 10 pies and just a bow. I mean, I think that's still stupid to do that. I would like much rather use potions and just get it done kind of quickly and have like a fun battle, you know. But you can do it cheaply, but you gotta be skillful. And obviously I started the stream and we're still going. But I will be jumping off after this one. I just wanted to get up to, I think it was 500 stones. I think, yeah, sitting on like 500 now. 500-ish. I'm pretty sure some of the contracts will be to do some gathering and stuff, so I need some maps as well. I want to sell maps, but also want to do them. My tools are way behind. Like, I'm only on level 4 still. Yeah, I've been slow with tools. Still need about 200 and something, 208 guardians as well for armor upgrade. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Obviously, trying to sustain your account with gold, it's kind of slowed down the whole grind process around the clock. Or it's just bringing us back to adventures, since adventures are, I guess, the quickest path in a way to gold. Unless you're selling chests and you're doing like Descending Nightmares or something. Which also sucks. You're selling your chance to get something good. But you're also selling like 90, what's it? 98% failure. If you think of it like that, you're selling away 98% failure. If someone gets something, good for them, you know. They bought a 98% failure chance, so it's not too bad to sell this stuff. But we'll see, depending on these Lunary bond prices, I might just buy my memberships for a little while until the prices kind of get better. If they do, we'll see. Okay, boom, done. Enchanted stones, cool. Alrighty, so we made it to 506. Nice. Let's see if anyone else is streaming. I'm gonna send you guys off. Thanks again for... Wait. I see there's an ad going. Testing 1 and 2. Alright, welcome back. I just wanted to say thanks for coming in to watch. I am going to send you guys off to see if there's anyone else streaming here. Let's go to Twitch. And I can at least... We can raid someone. Thanks, Fried Zombie. Thanks for pulling in. As always, you guys are legends. Shout out to everyone in the chat. We have Colejack143, Fried Zombie, iMac Computer, I mean, that sounds like a bot. Mike for Life, Matt640, Porsche, and Poopsie. Thanks for watching, you guys. And let's see if I can send you off somewhere. Is someone else streaming? Let's go back to Twitch for a second and have a look. Let's have a quick search here. Let's see, who is live? Planet Surgery is live. Amazing. Let's go raid Planet Surgery. Perfect timing. All right, here we go. Thanks for the love, Coljack. Nice to have you here. So we're going to do a raid Planet Surgery. I'm guessing it's like that. Here we go. Alrighty, guys. Let's go drop into Planet's chat with a nice get your best emotes ready for a radical raid. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all at the next stream. And of course, shout out to everyone who's boosting me and keeping me rocking on the stream. Thank you. We'll see you all at the next one. Cheers.